The Carpenter's Journey. In a small village near the edge of the great baobab forest lived a humble carpenter named Tunde. He was known far and wide for his strong hands, kind heart, and the magical way he carved wood. Tunde could make chairs that sang in the wind and doors that never creaked. One morning, the village chief came to him with a request. "Tunde," the chief said, "my daughter has been cursed. She sleeps all day and walks into the forest at night as if pulled by an invisible rope. The healer says the curse can only be broken with wood from the golden tree deep inside the forest." Tunde had heard of the golden tree. No one who entered that part of the forest ever came back. Still, he nodded. "I will go," he said. He packed his axe, a small drum, and some roasted maize, and began his journey at dawn. The forest was thick and dark. Birds called warnings from the treetops. Strange eyes watched him from behind the bushes. But Tunde walked on, singing softly and tapping his drum. After a day's journey, he came to a river full of crocodiles. There was no bridge, but a spirit of the river rose and said, "Carpenter, if you build me a drum that can sing, I will make a way for you." Tunde sat down, picked a smooth piece of wood, and carved. He sang a song of the river and its flowing strength. When he played the drum, it sang so sweetly that the crocodiles danced and parted, forming a bridge. "Go with courage," the river spirit said. He walked on and met a lion trapped under a fallen tree. "Help me," the lion growled. "I will not harm you." Tunde lifted the tree with a lever he carved from a nearby branch. The lion stood up, shook its mane, and said, "Call for me when you need help." Finally, after 3 days, Tunde reached the heart of the forest. There stood the golden tree, tall and glowing. But before he could step forward, a witch appeared. "You may not touch the tree unless you answer my riddle," she said. "What is stronger than a lion, softer than a drumbeat, and builds what cannot be broken?" Tunde thought. He remembered his drum, the lion's strength, and his craft. "Kindness," he answered. The witch smiled. "You are wise. Take the wood." He carved a small piece from the golden tree and returned home. With the wood, he crafted a charm and placed it under the princess's pillow. That night, she slept peacefully and never walked into the forest again. The village celebrated Tunde. But he returned to his workshop smiling, for he knew the real magic was not in the wood, but in the courage to do what others feared.